Hi everybody, in this morning video from Liver Live, I will bring the latest Liverpool update. We'll start with Liverpool beats Man United to £50 million signing. Liverpool are set to beat Manchester United to the signing of a £50M rated defender, with a report detailing when the move will happen, the role Richard Hughes has played, and who United will now target instead. Liverpool and Man United are both in the market for a young and hungry option at left-back, left wing-back. Liverpool's search stems from an acceptance Andy Robertson is a player on the decline. The once reliable Scot has struggled to cope at times this year, and his attacking threat, one assist all season, has vanished. Man United, meanwhile, aim to give Ruben Amorim a perfect fit for the left wing-back role in his 3-4-3 formation. Both the Reds and Red Devils have cast their net far and wide, though the two clubs have converged on the same player, Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez. And according to a fresh update from the paper, the 21-year-old is destined to snub Man United and join Liverpool. The report's headline claimed Liverpool are set to beat Man United to the signing of the next Andy Robertson. It was then claimed Kerkez is nearing a move to Anfield, though the proposed switch won't actually take place until the summer. Despite signing Kerkez's long-term successor in Julio Sola earlier this month, Bournemouth are refusing to sanction a mid-season sale. As such, Liverpool must wait 6 months before landing Kerkez in what the report claims will be a deal in the region of £50 million. Both Liverpool and Man United have held talks with Kerkez's camp, though it's declared the player favours a move to Anfield, explaining why. Liverpool's much-maligned sporting director, Richard Hughes, was given the bulk of the credit. Hughes is a lightning rod for criticism at Liverpool at present amid his failure to land number one transfer target, Martin Zubimendi, last summer. It's also on Hughes' watch that Liverpool have allowed 3 of their greatest ever players in Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah to enter the last 6 months of their contracts. However, the paper claimed Hughes, who was responsible for bringing Kerkez to Bournemouth when previously with the Cherries, will sign the player for the second time. The report added, a link-up with Liverpool director of football Richard Hughes, the man who brought Kerkez to England during his time on the South Coast, is understood to play a major part in the Hungary international's thinking. While it's important to note Liverpool do not have agreements with Bournemouth or Kerkez in place just yet, the outlet are adamant Kerkez is heading to Anfield next summer, and agreements on both fronts are all but a formality. Michael Owen named ideal Mo Salah replacement. Liverpool could strengthen this winter, with the club reportedly sniffing around left-back options to replace a declining Andy Robertson. The Reds may be forced to chase further signings should one of the contract big 3 elect to sign a deal elsewhere. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk and Salah are into the final months of their respective deals. However, with constant talk surrounding all 3 of those stars, a final agreement has yet to be reached. Liverpool have already rejected an approach from Real Madrid for Alexander-Arnold this month and, in reality, the Reds might find it more difficult to keep him than the other 2 players, for a multitude of reasons. Salah wants to stay, but Owen reckons FSG wouldn't have to look too far if they do not reach an agreement with the Egyptian. Semenyo, who has earned rave reviews for his performances at Bournemouth this campaign, caught the eye yet again on Tuesday night when scoring for the Cherries against Chelsea, while Liverpool were in action themselves against title rivals Nottingham Forest. It was the Ghana international's 7th goal this Premier League term, and that latest strike was Salah-like, left-footed and straight into the top corner. Owen, 45, when analysing the Chelsea vs Bournemouth game for Premier League Productions, said, Semenyo is a brilliant player. He scores goals, and we don't know if Mohamed Salah will stay or leave, but if he leaves, Semenyo should be his replacement. Semenyo, 25, joined Bournemouth for £10.25 million from Bristol City in January 2023. Since then, the 21-cap Ghana forward has totted up 15 goals and 4 assists in the Premier League from 64 appearances. Liverpool and Man United chase Wolves' João Gomes. Wolves could face fresh interest in key midfielder João Gomes, with a new report claiming that both Manchester United and Liverpool are keeping a close eye on the Brazilian midfielder. According to Football Insider, both clubs have had scouts at Molineux to watch the 23-year-old play in recent times. and they have a potential January move in mind as they look to alternatives after missing out on Martin Zubimendi, who is expected to join Arsenal in the summer. Gomez, described as a standout performer in the article and who has started all but one match for Wolves in the Premier League this season, continues to be a key player under new head coach Vitor Pereira, but it may come as a relief to supporters that the report also states that the club are not willing to sell any first-team players as they battle to avoid relegation to the Championship. There was considerable speculation surrounding Gomez's future at Molino over the summer, with several high-profile sides linked with a bid, and while he stayed put, it is unsurprising to see teams linked with the 9-cap Brazil international once more. An exit is, according to the article, more likely to take place in the summer, and Wolves would likely demand a considerable fee for a player who still has 3.5 years remaining on the contract he signed when he arrived from Flamengo in 2023 on a deal believed to be worth more than £15 million. The combative midfielder has been among Wolves' best players since completing that move and has already scored 2 goals in 19 league games this season against Crystal Palace and Fulham. Liverpool held talks with Trent replacement. The contract saga surrounding Mohamed Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Virgil van Dijk continues to rumble on, with none of 3 players having penned a new deal. The Reds have also been linked to a host of names as the Dutchman looks to bolster his squad depth for the title run-in. Liverpool have reportedly taken a big step toward signing a potential replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold, with the right-back seemingly edging closer to a move to Real Madrid. According to Sky Sports, the club have entered talks to sign Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich. Like Alexander-Arnold, the German international is also adept in a midfield role, and he's also out of contract this summer, following what will be his 10th season with the Bundesliga giants. To avoid a transfer battle, Liverpool are said to be weighing up making a permanent £21 million offer in January. That notion could suit both parties, with Bayern at least able to get a return on the player as opposed to losing him for nothing. And that's the end of today's video. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update from my channel.